problems, explore outside of our comfort zone. Arts gives you joy. Don't you smile whenever you sing your favorite song? Don't colours make you cheerful, improve your mood? What about when you're dancing? Engaging with any kind of art can give you a sense of fulfillment, self-satisfaction and happiness. Arts relieves stress and fights anxiety. When you create, whether draw, paint or write, your mind is busy doing something different. Art calms you, it soothes you. Engagement with the arts improves a person's physical and mental well-being. It can be a life changer. So, pump up to arts. You can only benefit from it.
Okay, so that's video done by Constant, and then the thing about her is she's not technical. She's
You really like the NHS, yeah?
Huh?
You really like the NHS?
Absolutely not.
Ah, okay. Because the most of the animation they are from the NHS. That's why.
That's the brief. That is the brief for NHS.
Oh, okay.
If you read the brief, you'll see what I mean.
Okay. Okay. Get it.
Okay. So so basically, the person who did this animation, you will see she's complaining when she comes in this class. Oh, I don't know, Janaka. She's not technical. She afraid computers. But the progress I can see, she has done amazing job. She actually write down notes, make some notes. She asked me questions. She put me in online. She's always challenging me. Always challenging me. How to do this, how to do that. Can you change this? Can you do that? She's always asking me questions, right? She's very engaged, but she wants to learn. And she got like teenage kids who are doing graphic design, and she wants to do this motion graphics, and she never touched After Effects. And a person who never touched After Effects, look at this. I mean, can you believe it? Is producing something like this? I think it's total waste of time. I had not there, but on the see that. So she's just amazing. She's doing a good job. Right. So I will upload those videos to you to have a look when you have time. Please have a look. This is kind of like a much more advanced level of the project. Everybody's back. Who's sleeping now?
Nobody's sleeping.
Nobody's sleeping?
Nobody's sleeping, of course.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's good to upload something in Canvas because it's very helpful to.
I will. There are some documents I need to upload. I will. And right now, what I want you to do is, if you can do this exercise with me rather than what you watching me. Now, I want you to understand the mask. So I want to, if you can open After Effects with me, and then new composition. Okay, you can bring an image, any image you like. Let's say, I don't know. Any image you like. Okay, so let's put this earth image. So how do I bring this image into After Effects? What should I do? How can I save this? For example, forget about After Effects. How can I save this image to computer? So I can save the image to computer.
Save as.
Save as, yes. Save as a JPEG. Okay.
Yeah. And then open in After Effects, is it?
No. You need to bring it back into. So I'm gonna say Earth. So I'm gonna put that into that test. Yeah, this is my Earth. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring this After Effects that image into After Effects by file. You can use import file, or you can actually right click file, right click import file. Yeah. Can you please bring that image into After Effects?
Just 1 second, let me open the After Effects.
Okay. And then I'm going to drag that image into my desktop like this. My composition, the newly created composition. Okay, I'm gonna put this one second. Okay, guys, I got some homework for you. What you need to do is next week, before you come, I want you to create this in Illustrator. And I want you to, this task is me to understand your Illustrator knowledge. Okay. So I think you must have done some Illustrator with in the previous class. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll show you. It's very straightforward. I'm going to upload this file into the canvas. Then you can actually download. But I want you to recreate the entire thing in layers. I'll show you. And then when everybody have that in that file next week, you're going to start animating it in After Effects. I'll show you how to bring that into After Effects and animate. Let me open that in Illustrator. Because I don't want to spend time now creating this because it's got only 3 hours, so much to cover. So I want you to do it, this one at home before you come. You're going to be to the class and then everybody can have that problem.
I've got a problem here. So I imported the image. Yeah, it says there is composition 1, and underneath it's JPEG image. Yeah. So it doesn't appear on my main composition.
Did you
I have to drag it.
Yeah, drag and drop inside the composition.
Okay.
Got it now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But the image is so blurry. Is it because
Maybe it's big, it's not, oh, there's another option is you're not putting, you have a quarter like this, you're not putting the full resolution like that. So there are a few issues. So if the image is bigger like that, you go to select it and reduce the size. Hold down Shift and reduce the size.
Oh, I have to save it again. Save another image. Maybe this one is not.
Okay.
Is it?
All right, guys. Everybody can see this. Yeah. Everybody have to do this, right? There's no excuse. Like, look, I'm gonna upload this file into Canvas, and then this file. Let me explain to you. This has got all this in different layers. Let me just put the layers off. So this is my sky. See that all the layers are being named properly.
You haven't showed us the gradient tool.
Yeah.
How to do the gradient. We don't know that.
You don't know how to do gradient?
No.
Okay, I show you now. Look.
Unfortunately, they didn't teach us.
Look, just that on Illustrator, you create a box with colors. Let's say that color, okay? Yeah, and then you can have the gradient tool. 1 minute. There's the gradients. So there's a gradient.
Hold on. Can you wait 1 second?
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, no problem.
Allez, je tends la veine.
Then under the color, then you have the stroke, and then you have the second the gradient, and then there's none. It's on the colors on the left side, the color palette. Yeah. That's the one I selected when I did.
Okay, yeah. So then when you have the gradient, you have the gradient tool. Gradient tool. Okay, 1 second. Why it's not? What's going on? Why is not selecting the tool? So gradient is simple gradient. What the fuck? Why is not selecting? Image is not locked. I don't know. I don't know why it's not selecting, because that's how you create a gradient. So when you click that, it's selecting gradients.
Because what you have selected.
So we need to pick two colors that blend together.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is the gradient tool. I mean, I don't know why it's not allowing me to select, not alike. So this is the new layer as well. Anyway, we'll
Just
come
explain this, the gradient
Okay,
toolbar on the right.
Okay, forget that gradient. Look at that. Now look at the gradient. We'll come back to the gradient later. Okay, don't worry about the gradient. Right. If you can't grade the gradient, do a solid color. Right. Let's go back to the class. Now all these layers has to be separate. See that? Okay. These all elements has to be, look. This exercise I give it to every single class to understand how to bring Illustrator files into After Effects. So I want you to go and create this, right? So for example, if you go, I'm gonna upload this into Go Canvas, don't worry, you can actually have a look. But I want you to create everything by yourself, okay? So with the pen tool and stuff like that. So this is a good exercise. If you don't know Illustrator, I mean, I think you should know Illustrator now. Everybody know Illustrator very well? How to put colors and stuff with the pen tool? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So the most important thing is, look, most important thing is, are you listening? Most important thing is anything you want to animate in After Effects. I'm going to repeat that again. Anything you want to animate in After Effects. Anything you want to animate in After Effects has to go in separate layer.
You heard that, Rosie?
Can you please cut the noise, man? Please cut the noise. Please cut the noise because it's distracting. Thank you. Anything you have to animate, put them in separate layers. Okay. Anything. Now, right. So that's that. Okay. So everybody have an image in After Effects now. Does everybody have your After Effects open?
For some reason, my image wasn't going in.
Can you?
It's using another image.
My After Effects is also open. I think I got some problem with my laptop.
Okay, don't worry. Just watch then. That's fine. So who's that? The other person who's saying?
Yeah, when I went to file and then I went import file,
yeah.
And it's not choosing the earth.
Can you? Is it possible to share your screen?
Yeah, 1 second.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to go File.
Yeah, import file. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go on the images.
Yeah.
You can see the Earth here, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look.
Oh, no, no,
Where
no,
is
no,
it?
no, 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 no. Go back again. Delete this. Can you delete this one?
Yeah.
Select and delete the, okay, perfect. Go back to import file.
Yeah.
Import file. Yeah, file.
File again, yeah.
Yeah. And select the image. Okay, don't just take import JPEG format. Untick. Okay. Okay, so click create composition, yeah. And untick the import JPEG sequence.
That one.
Now open.
So you have to do that every time you import a file?
Yes, it all depends. I will show you a bit later,
Okay.
because it's, yeah, sometimes it has to. Now if you double click it, see that double click, it's open inside the composition, see that?
Okay.
Now close this window for me, close this window.
What do you mean? To share a screen?
No, close this dialog window. No, this one, yeah, this one, close it.
That one?
Yeah, click click it,
Yeah.
and then go to footage, go to the footage none, next, yeah, click that. Right, now if you go and there's an image here on the, can you just give me a second, let me try to have a connection with you, and then remote access. Okay, can you authorize for me?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so this is the new composition. Okay, so this is your, let me see. Okay.
Bit small.
Yeah. I wanted to put this one in here. Okay, there you go. Right, so this is, and then let me check the composition settings. Okay, this is a bit small. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change to this one to HDTV24 and press OK. And this is small, but it's not a problem. Just give me a second. Okay. And then you can actually hold down shift. You can actually enlarge the image. Like that. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. Right. And then if you change to resolution to full, and you can actually see resolution starting to build up.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's your image. Perfect. Can you
Stop share?
Yeah, stop sharing. Yeah, please. Thank you. Okay, cool. So let me share my screen again. Perfect. So everybody, now you have image, and then you can enlarge the image by holding down shift. Yeah, like that. And that's that. Right, now mask. Right, you know about mask. You can actually create a mask in After Effects. You can create a mask in Illustrator. You can create a mask in Photoshop. So the mask is basically cropping certain elements on an object if you don't want to see. Like for example, you can actually create a mask selecting this image. As long as you select the image, you can actually create a mask holding down shift like that, and then move the mask by that, like that. Shall we do that, everybody? Yeah. Let me start again. Okay. So select the image with the ellipse tool selected. Holding down shift. You can actually create a mask like this, and then you can actually move with the arrow key. And if you want to change the size of the mask, you can actually go and So sometimes when you do this and the other side will go out. So I think you need to change to this tool, convert vertex tool. When you click the vertex tool, you can actually see only the one side will go in. I will give you some time to do this exercise, okay? So create a mask and then trying to get that circular option, like the correct shape of the earth with the mask. Yeah?
Okay.
Thank you. So as I said, some people do this. Some people. So if you want to create a mask for any object, it could be this image, it could be any sort of image. If you're not selecting it, it doesn't create your mask. So if you're not selecting the image layer, then you go and try to create the mask. It's going to create a layer shape on top. Yeah, this is not what I want to do. I wanted to create a mask inside inside this earth layer. Yeah. So if you want to create a mask, you need to select the layer and draw the mask. Understand? Select the layer, draw the mask.
Yeah, but that's easy when the shape is well defined, when it's like a circle, like a square. But when it comes to like a body-like shape, you have actually to draw it with a pen tool, isn't it?
Yes.
Select the image and then draw it with a, okay.
Absolutely.
So whatever it is inside the selection, it will be the mask. Now what is outside?
No. Right. Now, can we animate this mask? Of course, yes. So if you can animate the mask. You can actually, let's say the mask, you can actually, let's do the mask feather. Let me see that mask feather. See that mask feather?
Can I ask you, so I selected it. Yeah, I've done it with the ellipse tool.
Yeah.
I've done it. But how do I move it?
Okay, good. Let me go back.
It's not the same like in the other programs.
Now,
it doesn't work like that.
How do I move the? Okay, so when you move the whole thing, you need to select the mask path, and then hold down shift, holding down shift and moving with the arrow buttons. It goes faster. If you just, you can actually, without holding down shift, you can actually move it like this as well. It's not a problem, like this.
Yeah, but it moves within the image you have behind. Actually, it doesn't copy it. It's just what you want to see. So actually, it reflects what you want to see within the circle.
Yeah.
But how can you copy it? I mean, so you can move the entire thing up and down.
Yeah, you can move the entire thing up and down like this if you want. The mask. If you want to animate the mask, you can actually.
Mine is not working.
So you're using the keyboard, the arrow key.
Yeah. So I am actually moving the image, which mask intact. See that? So if I wanted to animate the position of the earth, I can do that by animating the transform property. So who's doesn't work? And please try to come on the screen If you want, you need to share your screen, because without sharing screen, I cannot help you. You need to share your screen. I thoroughly recommend you to come on the computer rather than on the phone. It's difficult for me to see it. Yeah.
So do you see when I'm moving it, for example?
I
look,
can't see it. Are you sharing your screen? I cannot see it.
Yeah, I've got my phone.
Where is it? Where are you? I can't
Can you
see it.
see?
Is that why you're coming from phone? Can't you just come from the
No.
computer?
No, I haven't. I haven't got my computer. I'm always using my
Oh,
phone.
okay.
It's much easier for me.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you see it, yeah?
1 second. Let me just expand this. Can I see it? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I know what happened. Look at this. Look at my screen.
But can you tell? Yeah.
Look at my screen here. Now, what happened is, if you double click the layer, this is where it happened. You are not in the main composition. You double click the image, you are inside the image. Can you see like a purple lines of the numbers in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you double click it. So you need to close that window.
How do I close that one?
Close that with the close button on the top. Are you looking at my screen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look, close it. So if you double click it, it's going to go inside the layer.
No.
Double click it. If you go inside the layer, don't double click it. Now you are here, you can actually create the mask here. You are still in there. You need to close that. You need to close that, come out and go to the layer composition view.
Oh, really? I'm trying. Look.
Okay, close that. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
now you can move your layer.
I did. Do you see why the a triangle it appears? Do you see? Oh, again.
Yeah, you just double click it. Yes, so don't double click it.
Yeah, I'm double clicking, but. How do I move it now?
You can't. You have to come out from there. You can't.
Oh, again, do it like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do you see the triangle?
Yeah, that is an image triangle. You don't have a triangle there. I mean, look. I mean, look. Sorry, Alexander. I can't see what you are showing here. It's difficult for me to give you direction because it's difficult with the phone. You know.
Okay.
So, and now your caps lock is on.
Okay. Do you see now?
Okay, I can see it now. Look. So you got to now look.
Oh my God.
you still.
Oh, do you see now the triangle?
Yeah. That's triangle. Okay. Delete that mask again. Delete the mask.
Which mask is it?
No.
I don't really know which one is. Is it 1, 2? Which one? 3? I don't know which mask is it.
You have 3 masks. You have 3 masks. You need
so do I have to delete it?
Just select the mask and delete it like that. Select the mask and delete it.
Okay, just
select the mask and delete.
I haven't got here.
Press delete on the keyboard. Press delete on the keyboard. Yeah, again, same. Press delete on the keyboard.
So I'm gonna stay with just one mask, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was another mask I can see. Still there's a mask.
Yeah, so that's the only one?
Yeah. Okay.
So should I delete it?
Press delete that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Now your caps lock on. That's why the red. Can you take out the caps lock? Caps lock on the cap.
Caps lock. Yeah.
Yeah, on the caps lock on the. Yeah, perfect. Now selecting the image, you need to create the mask. Selecting the image, and with the ellipse tool, you can create the mask.
Okay. Oh.
All right. Okay. Now, when you have that, you can go.
I can't move it. For example, okay.
You can move it now. Okay. So if you want to move the mask, there you go. You need to move the mask by the points like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you can actually animate those ones as well.
This way, yeah?
Yeah. Don't double click it. If you double click it, it's going to go into the on its own property and you can't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Something like that, anyways.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it. You'll get
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
it. The more you do. Right. So
Close it.
where are we? So this is another way. Right. Now, if I say let me use this mask again. Right. Now look, I'm not gonna use the ellipse tool. I'm gonna create rectangular tool. You can stop sharing, Alexander.
Yeah, I will stop, but I want to make sure, how do I move this one in another layer? Or
What do you
can
mean?
I do it? Or it
What,
can be moved
into another layer?
into another layer or composition? Is it? I'm kind of confused.
You can copy the entire thing and paste it into the different layer, the different composition. Select the image and edit, copy, go to another composition and paste it. You need to use the edit, copy, paste and option. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What do you want me to do? Sorry.
Go to edit, copy.
Edit, copy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then open new composition.
New project. Yeah.
No, new composition. Not new project. Composition, new composition. Composition. Go to composition.
Composition here.
Yeah.
And then
new composition.
do I have the option to open?
No, listen. Look at my screen. Look at my screen. Where are you looking?
Oh, I can't see your screen. Sorry.
Composition, new composition.
I can't see.
Okay. Listen, just leave that for a second. Just focus on my lesson now.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. Now look. So I got the position here. Right. So yeah. Right. Look, I have this. Now I'm gonna create another mask like a rectangular mask. See? Yeah. So if I wanted to animate this mask, I go to path, animate, create the path first. Yeah. So if I wanted to reveal, so I need to go and select the mask, click off, and then click off like that. And then go to the next one. You can actually reveal the mask. So this is animating the path, mask path. Can everybody do this, please? Animating the mask path.
Can you do it again, please?
Sure. Right. Now, at the moment, there is no mask. Okay. This image. There's no image. There's no mask. Okay. Now I go to select the mask. I'm going to go to rectangular tool. Create the rectangular mask on top. So there's a mask here. So on my mask path, I'm gonna click a keyframe and then go to arrow and click off somewhere, and then come and select the one point, and you can actually drag the point like this. So that's my off screen, and then go back to the last frame and then put that one back.
To be honest, I just find it really hard to follow you, watch what you're doing, and then do what I'm doing. Because you have to remember all about the 4 stages that you just done. if you understand.
Yeah, sure. All right.
I can't share I can't split my screen in half and see your program and then my program next to it. I have to go in between.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it slowly. Okay. Let's do it slowly. Right. Look at this. Let me delete the mask. There's no mask. Yeah. There's no mask. Okay. There's nothing in here. So I'm gonna click the image. I create the mask. There's a mask here. There's no keyframe. Can you do that? Yeah.
To be honest, no, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I can share my screen if you want.
Share your screen. Yeah. Share your screen again. Share your screen again and give me the access to the.
Yeah.
Let me have the access 1 second. Remote access. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Can I have the access, please?
I think I gave you. I think I approved.
Okay. Cool. I got it. Right. Let me delete it and then I'll start again. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So there is no mask here. Okay. So I select the image and I go to rectangular tool and then I create the mask. This is my mask. Okay. Okay. And then I am gonna animate the mask path. So what I am gonna do is I am gonna click my mask keyframe first and then click off somewhere to get that point. So that's my beginning of the animation, and then move my timeline, and then you just drag that on top again. Okay. What do you want?
Okay.
Yeah. So let me actually do this again. Then I'll be able to show you again. Right now, if I delete my mask again,
Anything.
Create the mask again, and then my I'm going to animate my mask path, and I'm going to only select in that point this time, clicking off, and just when you can see this is solid box. These are other points are outlined. That means you are actually selecting that particular point only, right? So I move my timeline here. I can actually do the animation here as well. So you can animate each individual points to be like this. See that? And then if you want to reveal it, you can actually reveal it. Every time you move, your time frame goes here. You can actually see things are appearing. See, this is called animating the mask. Okay, so it's very useful technique to learn. Yeah. So try and see. Can you not stop sharing for me?
Okay.
Okay. So let me go back to my screen. So again, let me delete this one. So rectangular. So I'm going to put rectangular, and then animating mask path is like that. So you can actually do this. Please try to experiment, and then if you're not see that. So I am gonna be let's start from this one. This is my opening scene, and then boom. Animating the mask, okay? So can we have we experiment with ellipse tool, like a circular, and we also experiment with the square, right? Can we have like an own shape, like I don't know, with my own shape, like I can actually create my own shape with the pen tool, yeah, like this. Then actually I can animate this mask as well. So if you want to select one of those points, you can see it's, so if you're not selected, see that if that point is only gone solid and the others are outlined, that means others outline ones who are not selected. So the only one, this one is selected, see that?
I want to ask you something after.
Yeah, go on.
My toolbar on the
Yeah.
top, when I have to select the pencil,
Uh-huh.
the same with the shapes. Even when I press the arrow, it doesn't show me the different pen tools and the different shapes.
Uh-huh.
So must have something wrong with the setting.
Can you?
You can log into mine.
If you, yeah, you want to share your screen?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Can I have the access? Can I have the access to your computer, please?
Sure.
Okay.
And also my screen looks a bit different. You see that I even have the seconds underneath the art.
So again, so you must have double click it. That's why you see this window, and then you have this image. Okay, cool. You have the animation mask. So if you click and hold, and you can see all the other properties.
Click and hold. Okay.
Click and hold. Click and hold. And then you can see these ones. So sorry, 1 second. Delete this. So you have the mask path, and then as long as you select the mask path, you can actually select, and then so you can actually animate these points.
So I have to be selected mask 1, not the path, to be able to mold it like this.
No, the path. You're animating the path.
Path to move it, but to change the shape is just mask.
Yeah, just mask, yes.
Okay.
And then you can actually animate all these, like, yeah.
Okay, thanks. So press and hold. I'll try this now.
Press and hold with the options. All right, can you release me, please? Thank you.
You're free.
Thank you. Okay, so can everybody experiment this mask, please? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, let me put the register. Second. Uh, 20. What's the date today? It's 15th June. So who's Stephanie? Stephanie? Is she came today or he or she? I don't know. Who's that? Anthony?
Hello, it's me. I'm Stephanie.
Can you put the, can I see your face, please?
I'm kind of shy.
No, just put the face, camera on and off. Then I know who this is because I don't know your face. I'm confused as well.
Yeah, just 1 second. Hello, this is me.
Well, I can't see you.
Well, my camera's on.
Just give a second. Let's see. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Stephanie. That's Stephanie.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Attendance A. Anthony, can you put the camera and show me your face, please? Did Anthony come in the morning? I don't know. Less people came in after break. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they don't like me. I don't care. Okay. Anyway, how do you pronounce this? Amenophosis? Andre? I know Andre. Andre, can you put your camera on, please? Andre? Andre? Andre?
French, he was here.
Andre was...
Hey, Danica, now I'm trying to make another mask, but I'm just creating a square with has a filled color. It's not a mask.
Yeah, that's fill color. That's because you didn't select the layer because you without selecting the layer underneath, when it creates shapes.
Okay.
Right, Jalasia.
Hi.
Can you put the camera on for me? Show your face for me.
1 second.
Sure.
I've got the camera on now.
Oh, that's you. Okay, thank you very much. Pauline.
Yeah, that's me. Hi.
That's you. Perfect. Thank you very much. Celia.
Sorry, 1 second. I was in the other room.
Okay.
Hi.
Thank you very much, Celia. Mariana.
Hey. Did you not see me? Hey me, I'm here.
Hello, Mariana. Thank you. Sophia.
Hello. Hello.
I can't see you. Is your camera on?
Oh, you want to put my camera on? Okay.
Yes, put the camera on. Show your face, please. That's all I need to know. Thank you very much. Thank you. Madlena.
Can I turn it back off?
Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you. Madlena.
Yeah, sorry.
I
For
cannot.
some reason. I
Your
don't know why.
your camera is not working.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You are the one who sent me the email, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, so that's fine. So just try to, I don't know. We'll see next time. Albert?
Is our...
Albert?
Yeah, sorry, 1 second.
Thank you, Albert. Thank you.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you. Heidi? Am I pronouncing correctly? I don't know. Heidi? Heidi! It's not here. H-E-D-Y-A. Eva?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sharing my camera. I'm here.
Okay, Eva. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Eva. Suleiman? So many. Suleiman? He wasn't here before this morning, but Vanya, yes, I know Vanya. You, Adelina, Alexandra, I know you guys. Anna Maria. Right, so Anthony is not here, Emerson not here, Heidi not here. 3 people are missing, okay? Cool. Okay, now can you please look at this? I think actually I had a one-to-one with Andrea the other day, and then I gave him this website. Please go to this website and start learning After Effects, Adobe. Sorry, 1 second. Learn, Adobe Learn. Yeah, this one. Maybe can everybody make a note of this, please? Yeah. And if you want to search this website, you put Adobe After Effects or Adobe Learn After Effects on the Google. Yeah. Can everybody see my Google search? Yeah.
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 Adobe Learn After Effects, and go to this site, help.adobe.com After Effects. If you click that, Adobe After Effects tutorials, Adobe support, and look what I have taught you so far, all the basic animations from beginner to experience, all of them are clearly explained videos. Amazing stuff. Please have a look here. If you go to beginner, it'll tell you get to know After Effects. Yeah, and you can actually download the files and you can actually experiment with this. So you can actually follow step-by-step tutorials. Yeah. And then they talk about working with composition. If you click that, and you can actually download these files. Like you can actually understand, tells you how to create a composition, yeah, how to work with layers, how to work with tools, adjustment layers and stuff like that, keyframes, stopwatch, talking about stopwatch, how to preview it, yeah. And it's a fantastic set of tutorials for you to follow. Don't go anywhere, just focus on here, spend some couple of hours in here and creating and animating text. You can download this. Let's just play that for a second.
Text in this tutorial. Let's start by switching to the text workspace. Go to the upper right corner of the composition panel, and just above it, you'll see this double arrow here. Click on that, and that'll show you all the rest of the workspaces. Let's choose the text workspace. That'll open the character panel and the
so
on the right.
Have a time, just go through with this. Sorry. Now again, I'm again and again I'm telling you, you need to sit down and do this learning by yourself. Self-learning is important, and you're going to be doing more and more. Now, do not forget, I'm going to upload this file, so do not forget to create this. Or if you like to create your own design, that's absolutely fine. But I want you to create this in Illustrator, and we're going to start and doing the animation next week. I will show you I will show you the workflow of bringing Illustrator files with After Effects and start getting the animation going. Okay, so we're going to be.
Is that going to be on Canvas?
I am going to upload right now after finishing class. Yeah, I'm going to upload this right now. Next few.
What are we doing? I'm just recreating that picture.
You're going to be creating this. You can download this file, but you need to start creating. If you can create your own stuff, this exercise will help you to build your illustration skills as well. Yeah. So we are basically killing two birds in one stone. So yeah, you are learning to create the. I want you to see. I want you to, because I don't know some of you, the new guys, because I don't know. I haven't seen your work and stuff. Because I need to see your illustration skills, because it's going to help you to build your animation skill in the future, drawing skills. Yeah. So if you cannot draw, please start drawing. You can see it?
Okay.
Can you see my screen? You see my screen? Yeah. So start drawing in the pen.
What is that?
Huh?
I have a question.
What is that? I can see that. Oh.
Just a scribble. It's just a scribble. Just start drawing. Use your hand. Get a pencil and paper and start drawing. Drawing. Maybe do that 20 or 30 times, like 20 or 30 drawings every day. I'm telling you, your drawing skill will be improved so much.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I ordered the Apple Pen. It came through. I can use that on my iPad on Illustrator to create this, no?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Procreate.
Oh, it's called Procreate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Procreate is an amazing program, and when you do image, download that app. I don't know how much that's gonna be cost, but Procreate. When you use Procreate to do your illustrations, it's gonna help you a lot, because with your iPad, isn't it?
Yeah, iPad Pro.
Yeah, so iPad, so it's amazing, and you can actually download all that into Illustrator, and you can actually, it comes with layers as well. So
I can transfer from there to Illustrator, and
yeah, absolutely, like this kind of stuff done in Procreate. It's amazing.
Wow,
the brushes are fantastic.
Okay, thank you.
It's amazing. See, look how people are doing some crazy stuff. Look at this.
What about if I don't have Apple? What should I download for good illustration?
Say that again.
I don't have an Apple.
Okay.
So I can't use the Procreate. Do you have any other tips for me, like some other program?
No, you have to buy an Apple. I'm joking.
I'm not gonna buy Apple. I don't like Apple.
I don't have that much money.
You don't like Apple, then you try pineapple then. All right. Okay. So good question. So people who have Apple, I think this is for the tab. Innit?
Android. I got Android and Microsoft.
You mean the tab? You mean the tab?
I got the tab for Android and I got the laptop from Microsoft one.
Okay, just give me a second, yeah? Android and...
I'm sure there's something, I mean, come on.
Drawings.
A lot of apps.
I'm telling you, learn to draw, learn to draw, learn to draw. You won't regret. By hand. So I got some. I am doing some stuff with the pen and pencil for. So like for example, look at this. You see that film?
Yes.
So I got this book and it's got this how they done sort of like I show you the illustrations. See that? So this quote some illustrations. So I'm doing like stuff for to improve my skills. And then once you improve your drawing skills with your hand, the free hand, then you can actually transfer that skill into digital and with your pen and the paper. It's very worth. So Android tab, I don't. Okay, one second. Creative blog, and also this website is also good. Creative blog. Please make a note. Creative blog. Okay. This is one of the most best websites for creative people. It's got some tips on graphic design, web design, essential tips, illustrations, animation, 3D, everything there. So get Creative Cloud now. Jump into Apple. This is for the Apple. Wacom. This is Wacom. You know what Wacom is? Microsoft Surface Pro. Now these are tabs. We're not talking about the apps, drawing apps. Best drawing apps for Android. One second. Best drawing apps for Android tablet. Okay. Okay. There you go. Accept. There's something called Infinity Painter. I don't know. I never heard. But
Yeah, what the video was saying about Affinity.
Affinity Painter's on iPad as well, though.
iPad as well. Okay, Art Range. I don't know about this. It's only £4.79. Maybe you need to download and experiment with them. Autodesk Sketch. I mean, this is really good. Autodesk Sketch.
Sketchbook.
Can you get that on Apple?
I have a sketchbook.
Yeah.
So you can get Adobe Illustrator Draw.
Illustrator Draw as well. Illustrator Draw in Android.
I have as well. Yeah, they're not that good anyway, but okay.
Illustrator Draw?
Yeah, but they're not that good anyway. I think it's Procreate is different story.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Procreate is different story.
Different story.
Procreate is different story.
How much is it?
Huh?
How much is Procreate on the Apple, on the tablet? I mean, on the iPad.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Because I don't have an Apple. Let me find out, okay? Procreate is a
Procreate is I bought Procreate for around £9, I think.
Yeah.
I paid around £10.
Oh, that's cheap. Okay.
As a one-off payment?
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
And it's really good. So yeah, I recommend.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's around. Look at this website. This guy is doing this drawing in Procreate, because I think the pressure sensitivity and then the amount of brushes available, and then the smoothness.
Do you want to
There
learn
is
to
no
draw
lag in
professional
it.
and impressive artwork from scratch that will blow people's minds?
Look how fluid.
Apple. Okay.
It's got the layers in it, so all those layers can be exported into Illustrator or Photoshop. But you have to have an Apple Mac.
Can you set the pressure? You know, if you can set the pressure from for the pen.
Yeah, pressure. Yeah, I can adjust the pressure as well. Yes.
You shading, bro.
That's amazing, isn't it?
He's shading, isn't it? Yeah.
So look at that. It's got the range of the brush is bigger. That's why it's see, that's nice. I like that. Oh, cool. But I can teach you this. Have you done this in Photoshop?
I tried something similar.
Have you done this lesson, blending colors in Photoshop?
No.
Remind me
Yeah,
next time.
kind of.
I have taught this lesson before in my previous classes how to blend, actually adding textures like in Photoshop. I will show you next time. Okay, in coming weeks. All right, guys. I'm gonna go now, and please send me an email if you got any issues and stuff. I tried my best to answer, and then I will upload these videos, and then I'm gonna upload that Illustrator file. Remember, don't forget to do this, and everybody has to have this file. If not, we can actually work with this file, which I'm gonna upload. Okay, so have a nice week and enjoy.
When we upload last week's lesson?
I'm gonna do it today. Sorry, I'm gonna do it.
So you have to be the same images or something similar.
Something similar. If you like to work on your own image, that's absolutely fine with me. But remember, the basic principle is, if you want to animate any element, it has to be going to separate layers.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to animate the sun on its own, you got to go into separate layer. If you want to animate the balloon on its own, separate layer. If you put these together, it will move these together like this. So which is not nice.
Okay, halas is fine.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll see you next week then.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.